Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SHLDQ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. I clearly have a cold, so I appreciate your patience with my voice. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping outward levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where these green lines and then the orange line here is coming from. And on the note of the orange line, very, very interesting dynamic now going into next week. So let me extend this line out here just a bit. And that dynamic is the price has now technically gotten up above that orange line. So in technical trading lingo, we would say that there's a trend line breakout that has occurred. Now, just because there's a trend line breakout, does that mean this thing is getting ready to shoot up to $2? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the price has finally been able to break the trend of what that trend line down here has been showing in terms of the problems that the price has had every time it's gotten up around that area. There we go. Sorry about that. Get the volume back on down here. So that's going to be definitely the dynamic. Now, and I also want to note that by no means is this some sort of like great or secret discovery on my part. Anybody that uses charts, understands charts, has seen that the price has started to work its way back upwards. So a lot of people are indeed going to be wondering, hey, is this the start of something bigger, or is this just some kind of little faulty, as we would call it, a head fake breakout, or in other words, it's a fake breakout. There's not any sort of true power behind it. So keep an eye on that dynamic for sure, but good to see that the price has been able to get above that trend line. So I'm going to head and just get that line out of there. Now, in the event this is the start of a bigger breakout, where are some of these next levels of resistance at? The next overarching area of resistance going to be right up here at, let's see, what is that? The $1.20 mark. If you go back into the history of things, you can see very clearly that this area has been quite annoying to the bulls, including back here. So $1.20 is definitely that overarching level of our resistance if that breakout can continue. If the price does roll back over and then breaks through the pink line here, which is right around the $1.10, at that point, it would not be shocking at all to see the price drift down to $1 or $2, if not lower than that. But as of right now, you do have that trend line breakout. So let's see if the bulls can start to build upon that momentum next week or not.
One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.